If you have an unwanted boner at a bad time, flex your thigh muscles as hard as you can. Blood will go to your thighs instead. Be sure to watch to the end of the video. Some of these are absolute lifesavers. r/ask Reddit. Men of Reddit, what not suitable for work male lifestyle hack can you share? If you feel really cold, but your balls are hanging normally, congratulations, you probably have a fever. Use a grocery bag to collect hair while trimming your pubes. Put your legs through the handles. Pull it up like underwear. Stand wide-legged so the bag stays in place. But please close and lock the bathroom door so you don't give your significant other PTSD. Bro, if she's fucking you, she likes your dick. Even if it ain't huge. But those us with normal cocks still want to impress. Here's what I've done to provide a wow factor with my average love stick. Go in as deep as you can. Deep. Then slowly pull out until you're nearly exiting the labia. Wait a bit. Then just go in a tiny bit. Then back out. Do this with ranging depths. She'll want that full feeling of where your cock had been. She'll try to back up onto you. Tease her. Use your cock to stimulate her mentally. Then, when you're both pretty damn worked up, give it a firm thrust. Not violent, just purposeful. Bury it to the hilt and keep it deep for about 5 seconds. Your cock will feel huge and satisfying to her. Let her in the car first. Then when you walk around the car you can fart. If another guy ever borrows your razor, say, my bull razor, they won't borrow ever again. If you imagine your toilet bowl as a clock face, and you concentrate your pee stream at about 11 o'clock or 1:30 thereabouts, you can create a pretty sweet whirlpool effect. Double fun if you try to cancel out, or turbo boost the flush swirl. If you pull apart your butt cheeks and use the right pressure you can do silent farts 100% of the time. With practice you'll be able to do it hands-free. It takes just as long to pretend wash your hands as it does to actually wash your hands. File any fingernail that you hope to put into a butthole. If you're standing and about to climax, bend your knees. Thank me later. Use cold water to get rid of cum stains more easily. If your partner is into hair pulling during sex, don't just grab the ends of the hair and pull. Get your hands deep into their hair and pull from the base. Jerk off before making major life decisions. Sometimes your certainty about something is just you being horny. Put one of your balls in between your thumb and fingers. Apply a very small amount of pressure. Gently roll your ball between your fingers. Repeat for the second testicle. Congratulations. You've just checked yourself for testicular cancer. If you felt any hard lumps or anything out of the ordinary, see your doctor. If you check yourself regularly, you can catch it early. Although you may be one nut short afterwards, it's a hell of a lot better than having the cancer spread. Edit. Regarding what you should feel for specifically, here is some more info. The aforementioned hard lumps tend to range from being between the size of a grain of rice and a PU/Moose 256 had a good comment that said a lump feels like the tip of your nose. Connected to the top of the testicle is the epididymis, or the tubes that carry sperm. These are very tender to the touch and some people confuse them with cancer. Another red flag to check for is a swollen ball. For some people it is painful, and for others it is not. Regardless, if you are concerned, you should get yourself checked out. Doctors do this all the time, so there is no reason to be embarrassed. Also, do not feel embarrassed about bringing this up to your parents if you live with them. Your health is their #1 priority and they'll be grateful that you told them. In case this wasn't clear, don't forget to check your third ball as well. Edit 2. Be gentle. Please don't pinch your balls with the force of a vice grip. As you/Hood in Ninja 86 said, don't squeeze any harder than you would if you were holding a baby bird. I know it seems obvious, but it's easy to get carried away and bite off more than you can chew. For shaving your asshole, put a DVD, CD, Blu-ray, or something similar on the floor and squat over it. You'll get a nice reflection and the hole in the CD will block out the sight of your own butthole. Do Kegel exercises. I recommend while brushing your teeth, or any other twice daily task, hold 3 to 5 seconds, release for 3 to 5 seconds. 10 sets a couple times a day, aids stamina, orgasm control, even getting that last bit of pee out too. I assume good for prostate health as well, but I can't speak for sure on that. Can also make ejaculations more like dropping Mentos in Coke, rather than water leaking from a busted garden hose, so consider investing in protective eyewear. Buy body groomer clippers if you want to manscape. It's much easier, and a razor will just cause irritation, ingrown hairs, and chafing. Edit. There are groomers made specifically for buzzing around sensitive parts, and with a plastic guard you should be fine. That being said, always have to take care when trimming hair on the balls and shaft, pulling the skin tight and whatnot. Not so much of a life hack, but more of a diagnostic. Your body will almost always perform based on your lifestyle. Sex is a reflection of what you eat, how much you sleep, how stressed you are, and how much you want to do it. Almost all guys have felt that feeling when you wanna be full mass, but you're only getting 75%. What I'm saying, if you wanna get your sex life in prime condition, you gotta work on all the other parts of your life. If you have an unwanted boner at a bad time, flex your thigh muscles as hard as you can. Blood will go to your thighs instead. Not sure about the scientific explanations, but it works. Edit. You guys have a lot of tactics for dealing with boners. Wish I'd have thought of those during puberty. An older Jamaican man once told me to piss into my girlfriend's pussy when having sex. He said this would make her adore me. Do not do this. Edit. Thanks for the gold. Go figure. 10+ years on Reddit and my most highly rated comment is about pissing into a vagina. You couldn't make this stuff up. Lol. Tissues with lotion. Won't stick to your junk. Nothing worse than mummy dick. If you are shaving your pubes and need to shave hair on your shaft, get an erection first. It makes it much easier to shave. Also, coconut oil is a nice moisturizer for the darn. Use the flat of your tongue when eating her out. Don't do that tongue flicking thing unless you are being playful or mixing it up. Actually put pressure on her clit with the flat of your tongue. Not too much. You'll know right away how much is good enough, as you should feel it press against her pelvic bone just slightly. You're not licking so much as scrubbing. IDK, that's the best word I can think of for it. Pro tip, if your tongue is getting tired, do the pouty face thing and use your bottom lip. You should always be going long enough for your tongue to get tired. Don't be selfish, you pricks. With the grain on the face against the grain on the balls. Do them the day after the other, because the razor will forget everything by then. Wash out a soap dispenser like very well and refill it with water-based lube. Remove all the labels so you don't mix it up. During sex, it's easy to get more whenever you need it, and you should use it anytime you feel a lot of friction. Also switch to polyurethane condoms. They work just as well, but hardly anyone is allergic to them. Jerk off before you text that girl. If you still want to talk to her after you came, congrats, you like her. If not, you just want to fuck. Bum rag. No more than an hour before sexy time. If you're planning it that way, get in the shower and soap up. Get good and squeaky. Take the rag and scrub up and down inside your ass crack until there's nothing left. Next, take some body wash and take a second pass with your hand this time. You need the dexterity in your fingers, dick and balls, under to the taint area, then finally going behind and right up the crack, taking care to hit every crevice along the way. Just be careful you don't stick a finger too far up, unless that's your thing. Rinse and repeat as necessary. When you're out of the shower, do a final wash of your hands with proper antibacterial hand soap to compensate for the fact that you've just had your bare hand halfway up your own ass. It's clean now, but let's not push our luck. It's grossly detailed in its execution, but if you do it right, it addresses a problem that most guys don't like to think about. We stink, often in ways only your partner will notice. And if you want good quality sexy time with no hang-ups, the first step is to eliminate that as much as possible. For myself, I've been doing it for years and it's foolproof. Even had a girl or two venture up there with her tongue. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below for more daily content.